Now the full battement en ronde comes straight after that. Take the développé again, draw it up, knee out, you know where it's coming from, and fold it forward. Now this time you're going through the side, round to the back. Through, take the arm forward and hold it. Don't you dare drop that leg or else I'll be after you. My mother, Florence Newbegin, started off the dance centre with 8 pupils in an attic room in a place called Bristol Terrace, which is just down the road from the dance centre. She had originally been a wonderful ballet dancer and had won the All England Ballet Championship. She'd been invited after that to join the famous Festival Ballet Company by Anton Dolan and Alicia Markova, who everyone knows as famous ballet people. And my grandfather wouldn't let her go, so she cut her lovely hair. And of course, this is a photograph of my mum. You can see the gorgeous hair, very long, and she cut it and she decided to qualify and teach. And that's how the business actually started. What inspired me was the fact that I grew up in a dancing family. And so my parents made sure that I was trained in my dancing in every branch. That's how I was able to qualify in everything. I'm the only person up to now that I know of that is qualified in every style of dance up to the highest level. I've been teaching 62 years now. In that time, I've gone through a lot of people and I've worked with a lot of people, and I keep thinking, good grief, they're bringing their granddaughter or their grandson back, but they all come back.
I am one of the principals of Newcastle Dance Centre, along with my parents, Mavis and Michael. She loves nothing more than just getting in with the little ones and the bigger ones and teaching. But she can do everything though, that's the thing. My mum could probably run the whole school by herself. Not with the computers though, she's not very good at computers.
The thing that made me love dancing would have to be Mavis. Like, she just made me love dancing because she loves it. Without fail, she checks up on me. Without fail, she texts me asking how I'm doing, how college is going.
I actually met Mavis before I came to Newcastle Dance Centre because she had examined me in previous exams for my old dance school. And I found her very scary as an examiner because she was Mavis Whiteside. You wanted to impress her, you wanted to do a good job. She's scary because she's like head of the board. And as soon as you meet her, you realise that it's totally not true. Mavis is not scary at all. And she's such a lovely woman.
The first time I ever met Mavis, it was such a bizarre experience, if I'm honest. He was me walking in on my first day, and the first people I ran into were Mavis and our daughter Hayley. And I remember Mavis was just so bubbly, and she was just like, "Hello, sweetheart, how are you? What are you called? You know, I'm Auntie Mavis." And I remember I was just so surprised that the principal of the dance school was like that involved in any of our new students. And immediately I was sort of put at ease and I felt like so comfortable to be around her.
I remember we were doing like a Latin dance or something. I think it was the samba. And she was showing us how to do it, and I've never seen someone move so energetically and fast. And she's not young, do you know what I mean? Like, she's not old, but she's not young.
As soon as I hear a lovely piece of music, I know what I want to do to it. It's instinctive. I can't sit still and just listen to music. And I think it's music that gives me inspiration. And also, I love to please people. I love to see people dancing on the stage and being very proud of what you've achieved and the pupils have achieved, and also what we've achieved with you.
She's never lost the love for it. She's never lost the enthusiasm. She's never disheartened. She has passion, like so much passion, and like obviously that rubbed off onto me and made me want to do what I do now. So really, everything I do now, I'm grateful because of her. So like I feel like she inspires me to do everything because she's the one who taught me to love it.
She makes you believe that no matter what you look like, no matter who you are, no matter if you can get your kicks up to your face or if they're 45 degrees off the floor, that you can be a dancer.
Coronavirus has reached the UK. 2 patients from the same family in England tested positive on Friday.
It's horrendous. Best word I could find. Absolutely horrendous. As soon as lockdown happened, the dance centre was closed. It was really bad. And a lot of people, to be truthful, have lost their jobs, or they feel they need to keep the money they've got to pay their bills. It's been horrendous. We're now in tier 4 and nothing is happening. And I don't know what is going to happen.
It's obviously decimated our industry. There's no theatre, the arts, every aspect of the dance industry has been affected.
That's all. And we will not be going back to the dance centre, and it won't be open again until such times as the guidelines change.
So when COVID hit, with her and my father being 80 or almost 80, I immediately sent them home. Well, you can only imagine how that went down. So they had to try and work a bit from home. I would let my mum come in on a day where there was nobody else here in the studio, where she could work completely separately. She has now learnt a little bit about Zoom, as the world has. I set it up for her and off she goes. She doesn't quite understand it, but she does it anyway. So she's been doing ballet classes from her kitchen. She got involved with the VE Day celebrations that we all did. We did a dance from home, and she's just been doing her best. You know, it goes against everything that she's ever done in her whole life. Being here and working is number one.
Mavis is quite important in the whole industry, I think, because she has that personal touch, and no matter who she comes across, she never loses that touch. Like, every person she meets is still as important as the person she's met before that.
She's such a character. Like, you'd struggle to find someone who didn't like her. She's such an important figure in the dance industry as a whole, because that's who she is. She's such an icon for everyone who knows her.
To Mavis, I love you so much. You are the biggest inspiration that honestly has ever walked on this planet. You're just amazing. You amaze me every day, every time I'm with you. Thanks for just being my family, like, more than anything. Thanks for just always being there and always making me be the best that I can be, because you've never settled for anything but the best from me, and that's taught me the right way.
I think when you get to that age, you start to think, oh, well, I'm just doing what I do. I just keep myself busy. But she's so clever, so talented. And I know for our dance centre, we still need her and my father for their technical ability and that life experience you just can't buy.
We try to make people feel as if they are important. The day they walk through that dance centre, they become part of us. We are the Newcastle Dance Centre family, I think, because of that. We have a link that you never can break. No matter what you do in the future, you will always be part.